It started with a small mistake. I moved into a new apartment because it was cheap. Too cheap. The landlord didn't ask many questions. He just handed me the keys and said, "Don't make noise after midnight." I laughed it off. The first few days were normal, quiet, peaceful, almost too quiet. But on the fourth night, something changed. At exactly 2:13 a.m., I woke up to a strange sound. A slow, dragging noise, like something heavy being pulled across the floor. I thought it was coming from the apartment above me, so I ignored it. But the next night, it happened again. 2:13 a.m. The same dragging sound. This time, louder, closer. I sat up in my bed listening carefully, and that's when I realized the sound wasn't coming from above, it was coming from inside my apartment. My heart started racing. I grabbed my phone and turned on the flashlight. The living room was dark, silent, but then I heard it again. Drag, 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 coming from the hallway. I slowly stepped out of my bedroom. Every step felt heavier than the last. The hallway was empty, but at the end of it, there was a door, a small storage room I had never opened before. I didn't even have the key. The dragging sound stopped right behind that door. I stood there, frozen. And then something knocked. From the inside. 3 slow knocks. Knock, knock, knock. I ran back to my room and locked the door. I didn't sleep that night. The next morning, I asked the landlord about the storage room. He went silent. Then he said, "That room stays closed." I asked why. He just smiled and said, "Some things are better left alone." That night, I decided to ignore it. I wore headphones, tried to sleep. But at exactly 2:13 a.m., the sound came back, louder than ever. And then, a whisper. Right outside my bedroom door, a voice, weak, broken, open the door. I stopped breathing. The handle slowly started to move. I never opened that door. I packed my things the next morning and left. But here's the part that still haunts me. A week later, I checked the news, and I found out something about that apartment. Years ago, a tenant had gone missing. No body was ever found. But the police report said something strange. There were marks on the floor, as if something heavy had been dragged into a locked room, and the door was never opened again.